I love asking really concise onboarding questions when clients purchase for improved curriculums, and it's actually going to help you increase sales as well by using the language in your marketing. So, purpose of asking onboarding questions, and I'll give you some examples of what they can look like, but you're basically just collecting any specific problems and desired results that are coming up for the clients who just purchased, so that you can make sure that you're filling any gaps that you didn't see, that you want to make sure that you're addressing in your trainings, just to make sure the trainings themselves are really potent. Because when your trainings are massively potent, and we've talked about this for curriculum design, but when your trainings are really addressing what needs to be addressed and what you may get ahead of as hiccups in the road, and you can get ahead of those and address those in your trainings and really get clients into potent, correct action without needing you in a deepening, like before we even get to the coaching piece, and just the teaching piece is so potent. That way you can go even deeper in the coaching, because the trainings are so potent in and of itself. So you can use these onboarding questions just to make sure you're not missing a beat within your trainings, and that's going to make your curriculums, your scalable curriculums especially, even more potent to get clients incredible results with less of you, which again is just going to help you scale and hold more people and get exceptional results for people. It's also really great because I find that it collects clients' language that you can use for marketing and messaging. So I love doing this while I'm like in the middle of selling a program, and clients who are buying early on fill out these onboarding questions, and I'll look at that and look at their specific problems and desired results that are coming up for them in their language, and I'll use that to go make content. I'll use that to go sell the offer more, and I'll know that the language is hitting because the people who've already bought, this is exactly how they're saying it. It's also amazing because I find that it gets you even more convicted in your offer, which is the most important energetic ingredient for selling your program and filling it, because you read what your clients are struggling with and what their goals are, and you think to yourself, oh man, like this offer is going to fix that for you. Like this offer is what you need to get where you want to go and fix your problems. Like I'm convicted in that. I'm sold on that just by reading your onboarding forms. Let me go sell this 10 times harder. And when you're energetically feeling that way about your offer, you just will sell more, because if you're not sold on your own offer, you could have the best launch plan or content strategy that you know of, but you will energetically block yourself from filling your program every single time. So when you can get convicted in your offer, you'll sell it, period. Okay, so here are some examples of the type of simple questions. This is supposed to be like a 5-minute onboarding form to collect specific problems and desired results in their language. Ask, what are the biggest issues that you're dealing with in regards to X topic? Ask, what have they tried, especially for marketing and messaging. If you want to address, or if you want to address like common mistakes in your curriculum, if you ask what strategies have you tried to solve this problem and why hasn't that worked for you, you're going to be able to talk about, hey, I see what you're doing and the actions you're currently taking to try to solve X problem. Here's why that's not working for you, and here's why my program will. You're going to be able to talk about that in your messaging. So a great piece of information to collect. If I could wave a magic wand, what results do you want on the other side of this program? And I like to follow up, like, what would your health, what would your relationship, what would your business, whatever niche you're in, look and feel like? Because sometimes what you'll get is that first layer of a response. If I were to wave the magic wand, what results would you want on the other side of this program? And you'll have them say things like 10K months for a business. Or if you're an intuitive eating coach, you're going to have them say things like food freedom. It is vague, it is fluffy, but then you ask one more question that asks them to go a little bit deeper. No, but like specifically, what would that look and feel like for you? And that's when they'll start saying, for business, daily sales, I post content and immediately someone inquires without sales calls. They buy at my highest prices. There's no objections. People buy from me every day from Instagram stories. Like my comments are flooding with engagement. Oh, that's the specific result that I'm going to sell. Or, for intuitive eating and food freedom, it's like, I don't spend 90% of my brain power thinking about food. I'm able to eat without binging. I'm able to be present in my life and not think about how many calories I'm consuming. Okay, that's the specific messaging you're then going to use to go sell the program. So make sure that you're asking a question that's going to get the level of specificity that you desire. So what made you say X? What made you say I'm in for X offer? I like to ask this question too. What made you say yes? Because then I can go replicate that. If they're like, oh, it was when you did this, or it was that post, or it was your energy around this, then I'm able to go, okay, I'm going to go do that again to continue to sell more of this. So note, again, I kind of already said this, but I just want to go a little deeper on this. The more specific the question that you ask, the more specific a response you're going to get. So example, if you're making meditations to help clients overcome limiting beliefs in business, if you just ask what struggles are you having in business, you're not going to get a super specific response. But if you really want to know what are their issues that they're dealing with, their specific limiting beliefs, because I want my curriculum to really address what specific problems they're going through, then ask a specific question. What limiting beliefs come up for you when you're selling, creating content, or working with clients that pull you from your momentum? You're going to get a very specific response to that, and that way the meditations that you make are going to be way more specific because you asked a really specific question and got a specific answer. Cool? So just note that, depending on the level of specificity you're craving. You're collecting the problems, desired results, actions that they've tried, and what made them buy to fill any holes in curriculums that you have to solve problems and take them to results, to use the language for marketing and repeat what made them say I'm in. So do you need to copy paste these questions? No, I want you to be a critical thinker. I want you to think. I want you to ask what questions are going to help you with these things. Ask specific questions that are going to get you the response that you want. Where are you going to put this? I put this questionnaire, I just use Typeform. You can use Google Forms. You could do it as, a Facebook, if they're entering a Facebook group and they need to ask required questions before accepting them into the Facebook group, something like that. I like doing it on a Typeform because I find people take it a little bit more seriously than a Facebook group. But I just put it in the automatic email response after purchase. So when someone purchases, as an example, offer art, in the beginning, it was step 1, click here to join the Facebook group. Step 2, click here to join the login. Step 3, fill out this quick type form. And it's just right there. And I say to them, I'm creating this offer with you in mind. Please fill out this form so I can make sure that this offer is serving you best and addressing anything that needs to be addressed to help you with X result. Why? Because I want to show what's in it for them so they actually do it. Whenever we're asking our audience to do something, I'll add this here. Whenever we're asking our clients to do something, say what's in it for them so that they do it, right? This is for you. It's not just an ask I want to be able to sell this better. No, I am filling any gaps in curriculum. Fill this out so I can serve you best. Oh, okay, sure. I want what's in it for me. Okay. Action step. I want you to create client onboarding questionnaire and add it to your onboarding process. Okay. This can take 5 minutes. This is a 5-minute task. Create the questionnaire, add it to your onboarding process. All right. I adore you. I'll see you in the next one.